and I just looked at some YouTube videos, which there wasn't many, and Googled what to do regarding these avocados having multiple stems coming out of one seed. And the man that I was watching, the only one that had, to me, I didn't go so deep into looking any further, but he was the only one on YouTube. He said you have to go ahead and chop off 2 of them. Well, he didn't mention about 3 embryos in one seed, but he suggested that you prune off so there would only be one attached to the main trunk. But when I heard him say that, I was like, man, bump that it. No, I ain't killing my babies. I am not gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do, and I pray it works, I see a root coming out of this seed here. This stem, I see a root coming out of that stem. And hopefully, if it's an experiment, I don't know, but I'm going to see if these can be not sacrificed to death. No way, Jose. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And then on this one here, since he suggested that you go ahead and prune, because they're competing with that trunk, that seed, they're competing, and either both of them will die. So that's why he suggested pruning it all the way off. And look at that. Look at you. What you doing? But so push come to shove, I'm going to dig this up and see if a root is attached to that one as well, to either one of these as well. And I'll come back and let you see what I've done. Boy, it's a whole lot of creepy crawlies up in here. They probably done went further into the soil now. But I saw quite a bit of creepy crawlers. Yeah, they done settled down now. But now the only one that's left in here is this one. And I just took out the other one. So it looks like roots are on both of these. It looked like I could very easily or very carefully divide these two, because roots are on both of them. So I'm going to carefully divide both of these and probably go ahead and put these two back in this pot. I want to see what they do. And now regarding these 3, I may wind up pruning one off and see if it will root. I want to be able to see also if it will root. If I don't see where I can get a root, it look like on this one right here. If I don't see where I could get a root off of that one, then I'm going to try and see if I could put it in water and maybe it will. Man, y'all, I tell you, I am an experimental type person. I am not scared to try different things, getting out of the box. But I'm going to try to divide this and let it do what it does. And if they We'll see. I'll see. I ain't gonna even talk like that. But let me get my razor blade and divide these up and put them in some kind of soil. Okay, be right back. I got right down to the end of where did that razor blade go? What did I do with my razor blade? Oh gosh. Oh, I see it. I got right down to the end of the cutting the avocado, the one with the two, and God doggone it, it cut off, because I could have easily gotten root on both of them, but it cut off right at the freaking end. It broke off. So I'm going to try sticking, it may be a tiny root. It may be a tiny root. Let me see if I could get that to focus. But I'm going to see maybe if I can put it in water. I don't know if that's a tiny piece of root right there. I don't know. But I'm going to try and put it in water and see if it roots. Well, this one can go back in soil. So I guess these two can share a pot for the time being. Hopefully it'll be okay. All right. So those two will be going together. And I still have to try and divide these three. Hopefully one or whatever root can stay on each one. One of them going to have the majority of the roots, and hopefully the others can stay with at least one root. But if not, I will be sticking all of them in a jar or something and seeing if they will root. Be right back. Okay. I did get to separate the one that had the three within the one seed. And we know that this one here has all of the roots. So it's going to need its own pot, which I will put it in its own pot. And the other one, I will say, and I didn't use the razor blade for these. I was able to split them with my hand, just pull it apart. But this one has roots on it, so I may put it, and the other one I went on ahead and added it to the one that had two. So I may go ahead and put this one for right now, since I don't have soil and all of that. I may go ahead and put this one in on this side. And I don't think they'll be competing with sun. They'll have room enough. So this one may go in with that one. And the last one that I broke off, it has a tiny root on it. Yeah, a tiny root. So I may try to put these two. No, yeah, I may try to put these two in a pot together. Those two in a pot together. But I did kind of want to see if I could stick it in water and it root out some more. I may experiment with this one here and plant it in some water to see if it'll continue rooting, so it can have stronger roots. That's what I may do with that. Okay. So I'll be back once I have everything in its home. where it'll be for a while. Be right back. All right, I have planted each one in the pots where they're going to be for a minute. And this one here is the one that had a very tiny root. I really want to stick it in water to see if it will continue rooting. The others have multiple roots on them. And if I see where I need to mark this one, I need to mark that one. So, because it had a very tiny root on it. And if I see where it's not surviving, I'm going to get it and stick it in some water and see if it will continue rooting. But yes, I'm going to water them down real good because the soil, the pot that I put these in, these only need a little bit water. But the ones I originally took them out, that soil was, I need to soak it down real good.